model.
And her tag team partner,
Guys, this is Bayley's first match on NXT since 2020 when she was one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
I spent some time with Bayley earlier today and she could not stop talking, gushing even, about how much tonight means to her, how excited she is to be back where it all began. And it sounds like the NXT universe agrees.
It's buzzing, man. It's buzzing. That's why Bayley's back. It feels good.
Booker, we're back in your old stomping grounds. Many WCW events out here. You actually won your first WCW Tag Team titles right here in this building.
As well as I'm the king of WCW Saturday Night After Television Champion. And I'm going to tell you, I remember it being just like this. Oh, my God, man.
Does this make NXT the new mothership?
This is it. This is it.
Keep your eyes on poor Jade.
Looking for that DDT. Julia trying to counter. She did. Julia, big headbutt right under the jaw.
Jade's confused right now.
Jade is down. Is Jade out? Tag. And you've seen Bayley on SmackDown deliver this time and time again, Graves.
From the top turnbuckle. Flying elbow on the money. Cover.
Bayley, Julia, stand tall tonight.
here are your winners, the team of the NXT Women's Champion, Julia and Bayley.
You like PLEs? You like title opportunities? Here's one for you. 2 weeks, Washington, D.C., February 15, Vengeance Day. Now the question is, which one of you will step up?
Hey! I don't speak for my boy Theory, but you gotta understand something, Oba. I've stood in front of the best. Cena, Owens, Rose, and I've never taken a step back. I want that NXT Championship, lad. I want that. Let's do it. I'm not stressing it.
That title's mine and you know it.
That's right. Oh, yeah, man.
Well, Trick not playing around. Just wiped out Theory.
A-Town down under trying to get a jump on Trick Williams and they're sent to the outside.
Wiped out Williams.
Oh, baby.
A thunderous fall from grace.
Oh, man, dog.
And Trick Williams is supposed to compete against Wes Lee, not later tonight. Guys, he's supposed to compete against Wes Lee next. The officials got to get some control. Trick right now becoming unleashed. Trick.
Oh, that's gonna cost him. That's gonna cost Trick big time.
Trick's emotions.
I called it.
Trick's emotions getting the better of him. And now, get out of there, Felix.
Here's your winner as a result of a disqualification, Wes Lee.
Shotzi understands the opportunity at hand right now. Shotzi looking to prove a point to the entire NXT roster, to the entire game.
There's Tatum. There's Gigi Dolan fighting off the other members of Fatal
Well,
Influence.
damn. Shotzi's one step ahead. This could be,
Oh,
whoa.
that time it was countered. Fallon Henley right now right back on that knee. Shotzi's leg is tied up in the top turnbuckle. Fallon stomping right through the challenger. And now tossing Shotzi.
Modified exploder suplex by the champion.
Fallon is rolling. Henley hitting the hoedown into the cover to retain. survives.
Here is your winner and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Finley.
Well, we knew Bakar was waiting. It is official. We've just gotten word. Vengeance Day, the Women's North American title will be defended. Oh! That was into the other hand. Paige right now turning Alexandrette around, and he looks to steal another smile tonight here in Atlanta.
Here is your winner, all ego, Ethan Paige.
The match is over.
And again,
When's enough enough though, Cory? Booker?
it's enough when all ego. Uh-oh.
Evans is here, but again, he's not medically cleared.
I don't think Javon cares about being cleared. He's here to throw hands.
Oh, wow.
What a right. Evans has been waiting for this moment to not just get himself a piece, he wants all of Ethan Paige. And the glow is back in NXT. Oh, Booker, sit down.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now
And Cory, you bring up a lot of good points because someone like Bianca Belair started from the ground up here in NXT. She's had the WrestleMania main event. She's done it all. She's back here tonight, but something that's very, very important to remember about this matchup. This brand has not had a pair of women's tag team champions since the summer of 23. Sol Ruka and Zarya reminded the challengers about that. Jakara right now, going from behind, shoulders down. Oh! That was close! Counter, kick out, tag.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't know either.
Jakara just got caught. We can talk about the officials later. Look at Bianca, look at Naomi. Champions in control. Dropping Jakara.
Come on.
Bianca into the cover. 2 reach.